LinkedIn Stories have arrived. I'm here to show you how to use LinkedIn Stories for business so you can market your business on LinkedIn like a pro. My name is Luke Seavers, and I'm here to help you reflect success in your brand and grow your business online. So take a second and subscribe below to get more LinkedIn marketing tips like this in the future. LinkedIn's new Stories feature is much like the stories in Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, appearing right at the top of the newsfeed and allowing you to post short vertical videos or images that disappear after 24 hours. If you're still trying to wrap your head around how you're going to use LinkedIn Stories within your marketing strategy, I've got several tips to help you make the most out of this platform. The first thing I'll say is that LinkedIn Stories will help you go deeper with your community on LinkedIn. If you've been watching my videos for some time, you know that I tell people that your number one goal on social media should be to build a community around your brand. And stories are naturally a great way to do this since they tend to promote more personal interactions with people. That's because the only real form of engagement is either just to view your story or to actually send a direct message. So you can begin to have one-on-one conversations with your audience, with your story being the launching off point. So use this to go deeper with your community on LinkedIn. Which leads me to my next point. You want to create story posts that really spark conversations and get your audience talking. Ask a community question. Do a poll. Ask for feedback on something. Do an Ask Me Anything or AMA. In fact, you can create a separate story where you actually answer that person's question or create a whole separate piece of content and then tag that person when you answer their question. Those are just a few ideas to get them talking. Now, LinkedIn Stories don't yet include some of those cool features that Instagram has in their stories, like a poll, a slider, or one of those clickable text box replies. Like usual, LinkedIn is still playing catch up.
Boom. Roasted.
But this is actually not a bad thing because what you can do is encourage people to reply to your story in the direct message bubble at the bottom of your story. And it will give you the opportunity to get to know your connections better, have one-on-one conversations, and even close deals. Yeah, that's right. You can actually use LinkedIn Stories to sell. In fact, these days, people are pretty much turned off by the idea of cold LinkedIn messages that end up in a sales pitch. But LinkedIn Stories provide a much better approach to selling. As the age-old saying goes, it goes down in the DMs. Okay, maybe it's not an age-old saying. But through being strategic with your LinkedIn Stories, you can initiate conversations that help to qualify people as your potential client. You then go on to build rapport with them by chatting through DM and possibly close the deal. This is the right way to sell on LinkedIn. Taking the time to get your connections to actually know, like, and trust you to the point that they're actually ready to buy from you. Number 3, stories are the perfect place for showing behind-the-scenes content to your followers. For marketing your business, this serves to build trust with people by giving them a glimpse of what it looks like to actually work with you. So, show snippets of you in real time actually working with your client. Or show you doing whatever it is that you do to show your competence and expertise. But you don't just have to show behind the scenes of your work. Stories are the perfect medium for sharing your personal life with your connections. The reason for this is because stories are a more exclusive part of LinkedIn. No matter what you post, it's not going to be shared all across LinkedIn because you don't really share stories like you do with regular posts. And also, it disappears in 24 hours, so you don't have to worry about it forever staining your reputation or whatever. But what I do recommend is just making sure you have a clear idea of what your personal brand is. That way, you can curate this content accordingly. So I don't recommend you share anything and everything you do in your free time, but this is an opportunity for you to show people that you're a real person. If part of your personal brand is letting people know that you love being a dad or being a mom, then you should definitely create story posts that show you interacting with your kids. For me, I'm a big Star Wars nerd, and so if I share something Star Wars related in a LinkedIn story, it's just a tool to help show that I'm relatable and to build trust with people. Because I know there's more of you nerds out there. Number 5, you can share bite-sized tips on LinkedIn Stories, and these work best as videos. Right now on LinkedIn Stories, you can share videos up to 20 seconds, a full 5 seconds longer than Instagram Stories. Thanks, LinkedIn. So you can create short-form video content right on this part of the platform. And the best thing is, LinkedIn Stories can be way less polished than regular LinkedIn posts. You can quickly make a selfie video right on your phone. Just make sure it's 20 seconds long. For a great example of this, you should check out Ali Mirza. I actually first discovered him on TikTok because he puts out great marketing videos in less than 15 seconds, and he's also started posting these in his LinkedIn stories. Be sure and follow him so you can learn from a master. Now, just like with the newsfeed, people are not always going to be viewing your LinkedIn stories with the sound on, and so I recommend adding captions to your quick tip videos. Subtitle.com can help you add these automatically, and the site is mobile friendly, so you can add these on your phone on the go. Just saying. You can also use stories as a way to promote or tease your full-length content. You can create a quick video or image with text where you say, hey, go check out my latest post where I share 9 ways to optimize your profile. Or what I like to do when I'm posting a new LinkedIn video is trim the full-length video down to the first 20 seconds and tell people to visit my profile to watch the entire thing. And you can even do the opposite of this. Since your stories are only going to be visible to your connections or your followers, what you can do is create exclusive content that's only available on your LinkedIn stories. You can create a LinkedIn post that teases this exclusive content, but let people know that they have to follow you in order to see it in your story. It's kind of like having a secret club.
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
And the result of this can be serious FOMO. So you can take advantage of people's fear of missing out to gain new followers. And you're simultaneously training your existing followers to click on your story because they don't want to miss out on your exclusive content. Which reminds me, if you don't want to miss out on exclusive tips like the ones I've been sharing, go follow me on LinkedIn. And I think you'll also want to check out this video on the screen. So go do that now after you like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.